The Nikon Webcam Utility is absolute garbage. So I recently started using my Nikon Z5 as my main camera for my videos. And the reason I started doing that was Nikon released a utility called the Nikon Webcam Utility, which is supposed to allow you to use your Nikon Z series camera and certain DSLRs as a webcam, or it would recognize it as a webcam that you could use to record videos, use it for Zoom meetings, or for any other kind of video work directly to your computer and directly from USB. So I was excited about this because I didn't want to have to buy any kind of video capture cards, and I didn't want to have any additional equipment or any additional cables, and I thought, that's awesome. I have a USB-C cable that's capable of power delivery. I have the USB-C cable that came with the Nikon Z5. I could try them both and hopefully it'll work out. So right now what you're watching is not the Nikon Webcam Utility. The reason being is the Nikon Webcam Utility is absolute garbage. Complete and utter disgraceful garbage. And I have been a Nikon fan my entire life. I have used Nikon for just about everything. I have owned several Nikon cameras. I am up to my gills in Nikon lenses, and I'll tell you what, this utility they released is a slap in the face. Thank God it's free, because if it was paid, I would already be asking them to pay me back double because of how bad it is. In a second, I'm going to cut over to the Nikon Webcam Utility interface on OBS here, which I also tried in several other things such as Skype and Zoom, and it got the same results, and you're going to see exactly what I mean about why it's so bad. Alright, so first of all, before I even resize this screen here, the first thing that's wrong here is its native resolution is 176 by 763. Some weird low-end resolution is the native here. So let's bring this up to 1080p just by dragging it over. Like, not the right way to do it. It's not even the right ratio. Alright, it's fitting the screen. I think I have one black pixel up there, but I really don't care. So already what you're noticing right now is how poor the frame rates are, how out of sync the audio is, okay? Now, the frame rates obviously are just completely shot. They're moving at maybe 15 frames per second. I don't know why. I've tried using this utility with a USB-C to a USB-A into a USB 3.0 port. I've also tried using it with a USB-C to a USB-C in a USB-C port, and it still gives you this. I figured maybe it was a problem with the cables I was using, so I bought new cables that were capable of high data transfer rates and high power delivery, thinking these are the cables I need. Maybe I have older USB-C cables that can't handle the amount of data that's going through, and that's why it's being dumbed down. I got the cables, I plugged them in. Here's the result. I'm looking at it on my screen. You're looking at it on your screen. How garbage is this video? How are you supposed to do a conference? Or how are you supposed to make a YouTube? How are you supposed to do any kind of video work with this kind of a result? Sure, the lens looks good, the lighting looks good, but that has nothing to do with the transfer rate that's going on here. If you're gonna be buying the Nikon Z5 thinking that you're going to stream with it, be prepared to spend an extra $100 to buy an Elgato Camlink, because that thing is awesome, as you saw before, and you're not going to be able to do this natively with the Nikon software. What a disaster this software is. That being said, the camera itself works great with the Elgato Camlink. It really does. It works terrible with the native software. And I will say that the software is on its first version, so they're probably going to patch it and it'll probably get better, and we probably won't have to worry about it. What I really would like is to have this camera work with the USB-C cable to the USB-C input, and I could just have the camera working just like that, getting power delivery as well as giving the data transfer over the camera itself. You're only seeing Maverick in 15 frames per second right now. That's not enough. What are you doing? So if you're looking to use this camera as a webcam, spend the extra $100 and get yourself an Elgato 4K capture card, and then another $10 or $15 to get yourself a mini HDMI to an HDMI cable. The result will be night and day. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm extremely disappointed in Nikon.